Hello, hello.
Hello, can I just immediately say something?
You may.
Oh, you went off it.
Oh, sorry. Well, you did
It looked like a cassette tape or a VHS tape.
Did it?
That was all.
Oh, like the room. Good spotting. I guess that might be intentional. But yes, welcome back to some more Alan Wake 2. We will continue where we... Oh, there you go. Kind of saw it there. We'll continue where we got up to last time. We'd gone through the... what's it called? I was going to say the game show. So the game show. Talk show.
Yeah.
That Alan seemed to be in the dark place. And
Layers upon layers upon layers.
yes. And we ran into the janitor from Control, which was kind of cool. Yeah, I thought it could be cool to have a quick look at his wiki page on the Control wiki, just to get some background on him if you haven't played the game, and also because I don't really remember him that well from the game. I just, like, as you saw last time, I was like confused as to why I remembered this janitor, and then suddenly remembered. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. I might put the spoiler thing up just because it is obviously related to Control. So yeah, I'll put that up. I don't actually know how that works because you'll have to look at the screen to see when it goes down and you'll see the wiki, but just don't read it, okay? Just don't read it. Alright, so...
I mean, you'd have to actually start reading, so I suppose they'll know.
Yeah. So this is... His name is Artie, which I think it said it in there. He said his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, because I recognise that name.
Howdy there, partner.
Hey, Squeaking Squirrel. Didn't finish the game, but got the impression. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting reading this because I had a quick look at it last night because I couldn't remember who he was.
He looks a bit whiter in that picture than I got the impression of when we saw him in
this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. All right, so he is designated Entity A001 by the Federal Bureau of Control, a mysterious paranatural entity and the janitor of the oldest house. Assuming the appearance of an older Finnish man, Artie appeared without explanation in the oldest house and has subsequently roamed the building as its cleaner while being monitored by the FBC. Performs tasks that seem menial but are vital to the safety of people within and constantly instructs Jesse Faden.
Is it the main character in
Yes.
Control? Yeah. That you play as, I mean.
It says instructs Jesse to help him. Okay.
Oh, I thought you played as a girl in Control.
You do.
Oh.
It's saying, and he instructs Jesse to help.
Oh,
himself.
to help him. Yeah, sorry. Yep.
His origins and significance have been investigated by the FBC to no avail.
So he doesn't appear to be bad or evil, but they also, I guess, can't claim that he's good.
Yeah.
It's got Alan Wake 2 and the contents.
Yeah, we won't scroll down that far.
Just pre-warning.
So, earliest known date for Artie's presence in the oldest house was around 1964, shortly after the Bureau first discovered and began exploring the oldest house. During his expedition into the Foundation, Dr. Theodore was taken by surprise by Artie's presence. Artie claimed to be the janitor of the oldest house, confounding Dr. Ash as to how the cleaning crew could be hired down there so quickly. Doctor constantly attempted to interrogate Artie, but always the janitor eluded him with surprising knowledge of the place. While Artie is alleged to be its janitor, in reality he is an extremely powerful paranatural entity who appeared without explanation. We kind of already read that before. In the Bureau's attempt to film Artie, they unintentionally created the VHS cassette tape altered item. Members of the staff sometimes note his presence in restricted areas despite his lack of clearance. However, their concerns are summarily dismissed as they are told to never interrupt Artie. So
that's interesting. The VHS just came up because I didn't know this in relation to him. I made that connection just in relation to Alan making movies.
And this bit was what I was thinking of last night too. He can appear anywhere within the oldest house and possesses a cassette player capable of navigating the ashtray maze, which is an area you can't get through without it, or without secret object of power. I'm not sure what that one is. And he kind of does it for Alan now when he gives him the lamp
okay.
thing, whatever. The lamp.
The angel lamp.
Yeah. And then this is the guy. He's also in control. He was on the book that we saw in the dressing room, but I don't think he's like, they didn't allude to much about him, so he's just the head of research from this time till this time. I don't know why it's only till this time, I can't remember.
So he's not,
currently he's not.
Currently not there.
So yeah, that's some background on those characters. And we will continue. But yeah, it's pretty cool that they had him in it. That's not what I was expecting.
Sam Lake is apparently Finnish, and he isn't just the actor for the FBI agent, he's also the creative director for Remedy, so he's kind of another meta level of an author in this game. Yeah, I have a feeling when we saw the name Sam Lake in the first game, it wasn't as the voice actor, though that might have come up as well. I thought it came up as like producer or something. I just remember because we made a joke about him putting his name into the game.
Yeah.
As the producer.
I remember his name in the credits, but I didn't actually see what he was like. His contribution was. Also,
in the interview, he had a different accent, and I thought that he was putting the accent on for the in-game interview. But now I'm thinking, if he is Finnish, that was probably his actual accent, and he's putting an accent on for the rest of the game as Alex Casey.
All right, so we have some storage now. We have a shoebox. So shoebox can store your items. Alan can access stored items from any shoebox in the dark place. This is basically Resident Evil storage locker kind of deal. And our current objective is find a way out of the talk show studio. We don't have a torch. Can we take this?
Do we have the lamp to get light from the TV?
Yeah, but I think that puts us back where we don't want to be, because this is where we came through.
What about the other way?
Yeah, but it disappears when you take the light.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because it makes us switch places. The voice actor is a different guy who died. Oh. Voice actor also voice directed Trench in Control, having played that recently. Oh, okay, so
wait, what? Him. Sorry, I don't understand.
I thought it was him. Wasn't it Sam Lake that passed away? Or no?
You sent me the article. I'm gonna have a look.
Because he's the...
The phone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
He's the voice and basically character likeness for Max Payne. And I'm pretty sure that's the guy that we saw. He looks very much like the character from Max Payne, at least.
Oh, yeah, okay. James McCarthy is the one who died.
Oh, okay.
I did think he looked different from what I remembered when you sent me the article, but I didn't click. So so Sam Lake is not dead.
Okay, just clear that up.
Which I feel like we definitely messed that up in the last stream. Does that mean if he's doing the Alex Casey voice, so they've got a different motion capture actor who presumably is the Finnish guy?
Yeah.
And the guy who had the accent.
He looks like Max Payne, so they must... That's interesting. He looks a lot like him, from memory.
So some of the stuff we said last stream totally was stupid and didn't make sense.
Yeah, we're spreading rumours.
Hello? Alan Wake?
Yes.
You know who I am?
No.
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over.
The scratch.
Sounds familiar.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in it together. Don't worry. I got it now.
Is it?
We've been working.
Zane?
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
I don't know.
Subway pass.
I didn't know until I looked up Sam Lake's IMDb, so it's a pretty understandable mistake. Yeah, I think just because...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty used to in things where it's like you have, here's the actor, and here's the person who did the singing for the actor. It's like two different people. But I feel like in most of the games I've seen you play, the voice and the motion capture artist have been the same person.
Yeah, usually if it's an actual likeness, like facial likeness of an actor, it tends to be the same person for the voice.
They said Initiation 2.
The man had said Caldera Street Station. I had to go there.
Let's do it, Alan, let's do it. Okay, it's not too far.
Yeah, we could have a bunch of monsters.
Oh, don't take me here. We don't have a gun, so that's not going to be fun.
Oh, maybe not.
You
Or
can
a
hear
torch.
monsters. Watch out, Alan.
Oh god.
We got a light. Go to the light.
Do we still have the lamp?
Yeah. What am I stuck on? Fuck. Why can't I walk?
Maybe you can't actually go to that light.
The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear.
It's
Okay,
Harry
yeah,
Potter.
that might be.
Use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
Okay, I'm trying, Alan. Why can't I target
The
it?
lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
Yeah, we did get that, thank you.
What? Isn't it this one? Maybe over here?
Yeah,
It's
I guess
pointing at a
flickering
light.
ones might not.
But it's not letting me interact. It's not helpful. It's this.
It seems more stable. But
Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone
Oh.
there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way.
it's definitely the case in games like Uncharted. It's a bit weird, but I guess it makes sense that they could be better as a voice and just terrible physical actor.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say terrible. It's just, well, like the guy who died is older than the character of Alex Casey. So,
I know
like the voice actor is older than the physical look. So, you know.
Yeah.
Also, you see plenty of voice actors who don't look like their characters. So. It totally makes sense. I just didn't expect it because that's just not what I've seen in games.
Well, usually they, instead of like nowadays, because the motion capture for
There was a light at the end of the
faces
alley ahead.
and like facial expressions are like so accurate now that you don't want to have to map someone else's voice to someone else's facial expressions because it won't marry up, which is why they usually have the same person for both roles. So it's kind of weird that they don't.
Well, I guess they just really had a look in mind, but then maybe that guy can't do accents.
Maybe. Is it gonna be us? No.
Hey, we met at Door's show.
Alan Wake,
Oh,
the
it's
writer. I'm Alex Casey. I'm looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their...
that's what we heard about at the start of the game.
Their leader had
Excuse me. Moment, this might be running flat.
he written it. How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next
No, it's not.
victim?
He is a cool looking guy.
Stay
My light.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
Follow him. So you remember him talking about that at the start of the game?
Vaguely.
He talked about the real Alex Casey talked about working a case where there was a cult that was
Oh, yeah, and he
committing
was getting
murders.
sent the letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey!
Damn it.
What was a ghost?
Dying in this alley in a dream I had.
One of the drafts.
Keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
So we're friends, can I not get
I
this?
actually, when he had that phone call and couldn't remember, but it seemed familiar, it reminded me of that movie Triangle, and him just saying that then, and this whole scene also reminds me of Triangle. I rewatched it like last week or something.
Did you look for the cool camera shot?
Yeah, that was what made me go and watch it. But I was painting at the time, so I don't even know if I really paid attention to that shot in the end.
Books
But
I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the
I liked it a
detective.
lot more.
I don't really remember it that well.
I had a light now. I needed to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
No, I gotta go a different way? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know. I thought it was, like, the first time around, I think we maybe thought it was a little silly or unresolved or something, or frustrating because of the looping nature of it. Whereas watching it again, I was like, no, this is very Greek. Like, they literally reference Greek tragedy or Greek stories. Like ancient Greek stories, and I was like, yeah, this is in line with the theme they're going for. It does have a bit in the middle where it drags. We've kind of established it's a loop, and then we see the loop for a bit too long, where I'm like, yeah, I fucking got it, it's happening again. Couple things I don't quite get that I was gonna look into, but
Am I supposed to be able to get through here? He's like a staticky TV thing.
Until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. With the gun and flashlight, I could fight back. I could use the light to open the subway entrance now.
cool.
Where is it? Over here? Where's our map? Okay, so it's like here. Subway station. So we have to use this light, I think. Oh, I see. Don't write.
Nah.
Interesting. You die here. Return. Can't read that one. You lost her. Mr. Scratch. Mr. Scratch has been graffitiing in the subway. Your fault. Cult of the Word. Okay. Cult of the Word. I feel like Cult of the Word's going to be the one that Alex Casey was investigating, right? Because it would tie into following Alan's.
Another light to go deeper inside.
Triangle.
Another light. Where's another light, Alan? What's the shadowy man? Batteries. Very good. Need to find another light.
Extra piece of info from Control. The symbol on the door you see Alan through isn't a triangle like the FBC symbol, it's an inward spiral.
You see Alan on the door through.
I'm seeing an inward spiral. I'm not I don't understand the rest of that, sorry.
Keep seeing it in the group.
Yeah,
Not
if
this
you
one.
if you keep turning, no, oh, okay, yeah, can you see there's a spot? Okay, now you've covered it again.
What?
Okay, keep either turning right or left slowly. Stop. See, there's a spiral.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing the spirals, but sorry, I don't understand anything else you said in that.
Symbol on the door you see Alan through isn't a triangle. The door you see Alan through.
And I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
which
know-
door you mean.
I
Sorry.
don't know what the spiral has to do with a triangle.
Okay, we need to find another light. Or maybe we need to go up here and get a light.
That seems weird.
There's one down here. There doesn't seem to be anything down there, so... This one? No? Oh, sorry, you're talking about the door in Control.
Oh, okay. Well, no wonder I don't know what's going on.
I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, right? In the motel. Gotcha, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. It's cool that they've kind of tied the same similar symbolism into it. Alright, well I don't know where the fuck we're gonna get a light from.
And that?
Batteries?
Can you get a light from the ads?
No, well it's... the arrow points to a light when we can get one. It's
Oh.
pointing over here. But... I don't know what it's pointing at. I think it might be pointing above ground. Maybe.
Trying to use the least words as I'm slow at typing.
It's okay. Must be above.
Yeah, it just seems weird that we'd use a light to get in here and then have to leave to get a light to keep going.
Looks cold case.
Yeah, Night Springs.
Night Springs. See, it's pointing. Oh, here we go. But then we can't get down there again.
Yeah, that was the...
What?
I feel like there must be a different light.
What do you want me to do, game? I don't understand.
I heard a noise. Oh, it's the grey cat, I think. I haven't seen you in a while.
Grey cat.
Hey, you can't have food.
What if we do it from here? Nope. I don't understand. Is there another light we can... Oh, Jesus.
It's alright.
What am I missing? Maybe... Am I just being dumb?
Sorry, I
What the
went to
hell?
go follow the grey cat for a little bit, just see what he's doing. I think he was following Deja.
Probably can't get out because I locked the cat door.
Oh, I just looked, I thought it was open.
No, it's not.
Oh, do you want me to go open it?
No, it's fine.
Just...
He'll probably come in here and then he can go out the window.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what the hell I'm doing. We can't get to that light now. Maybe we can. Leave me alone. Okay, we can get... Oh, there's arrows. What are these arrows? What's that?
There was something hidden here. Like what the phrase repeated over and over. The words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
What? Words of power
Grease
found.
is the word.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it was telling me. No. I missed it. Yeah. Words of fix. Words of gun. How do these work? Increases maximum health by 15. Don't understand. I don't understand what it
Does
is.
it do those three things?
Oh, wait. Oh, we had a point. I guess we put points into it. Okay. Well, we picked that one. I don't know if I wanted that one, but whatever.
I still don't really understand what just happened.
We picked something up off here.
Initiation.
Well, did we just loop? Yeah. Okay. So can we take this light? No, what? I'm so confused what we're supposed to do.
I did look it up, so I'm gonna just keep reading.
It says we need a light, but I don't know where the light is. Seems to only be one light, and if we take it, then the stairs disappear. Alan, help me out. Where the hell are we going? There's like lights on the car over there, but we can't get to it.
Oh, yeah, it says similar to Saga's weapon upgrade system, each of these slips of paper has 3 different perks you can invest in. So yeah, you picked one of the 3.
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know what to do here. Can we light this light? Oh. Oh. See. So maybe we find something else up here?
Oh yeah, okay, so it is just a case of we have to find another light source up here.
Here's the car.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Leave me alone. Scratch. It's a cold day in hell. What do you want? Whoa, shit, mate. I wasted my batteries. Wait, where am I now? Oh, there's a light. No, it's a room. We've got a room. We don't even have anything we can put in this box yet. Let's do a save.
What I miss?
Not much.
I heard you saying talking to someone.
Talking to someone?
Like a character.
There's some ghost peeps hanging around.
Cult of the word of the word.
Word of lamp. Word of lamp. Words of lamp.
So shouldn't we use all of these and invest in our things?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Restores 50 health for each second when using flashlight burst. That's kind of cool. Provides 10% stun chance.
Hello, Dame Karen.
Hey, Dame Karen, how you doing? Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas and whatnot. How are you?
We're going good.
Gain a flashlight charge. That's kind of cool too. These are all cool, kind of cool. I think one of these would be good.
One of what?
This one.
Because you just kind of went over all three.
50 health for each second when
God, I have
using
no idea.
flashlight boost, which we'll use a lot. And then this is good because we seem to go through batteries quite quickly. But it's only a chance. I might go for this one for now.
I saw Talk Show Time and I went, ooh, Pixel's playing Alan Wake 2, excitement. Wait, is that what you named it or something?
Yes.
Ah. So I think we finished the talk show, so we might go back there.
Well, we're kind of still in the
we're
talk show area.
Yeah, we're in the
realm.
studio.
The studio
Technically.
realm. Oh. What? It's empty. Someone stole my beers. Right. Where are we even going now? So confused. Are we going to the car?
I don't know.
What does it say?
I mean, I was
Initiation. Return.
I was disoriented even when I was in the room the entire time, so.
Okay, we got the car.
Already had the talk show experience. Yeah, again,
it
it might,
cool.
I don't know if there's going to be more to it, there might be more to it. But yes, we have had that.
I'm assuming the car's going to be the light, but let's have a look around. You die here. Shit. There's a lot of arrows in this area.
I think we've both loved all of it so far, except
Yes,
for the
it's really
bits I
good.
complained about in the very first stream.
And
But that wasn't so much a big complaint.
I'm really liking that they've got like a lot of tie-ins to Control so far. It is very cool.
I very much, as someone who hasn't played Control, I very much see this as like they're all games in a single series rather than two different series that have come together. That's the impression I'm getting, in a good way. I did not see the Game Awards because that's not the kind of thing I watch, and you avoided it?
I've avoided it because I saw that there was some Alan Wake related stuff there, and I was like, I really want to see it, but then I'm also like, is it going to be spoilery? I haven't played it yet, so I will watch it probably once we've finished streaming this.
From what Jacob has been telling me, you don't need, this is a standalone game, you don't need to have played Control,
No.
but I think if you know about Control, it gives you a lot, because Jacob's telling me all those bits,
shit.
and it's giving a lot.
Yeah, I think it just adds to it if you have played it, but like you don't have to have played it to understand it.
Yeah. It would have been spoilery, but worth watching. Or maybe you might watch it once we've played this, I
I'll
guess.
definitely watch it once we've finished.
Is that something do you usually watch the Game Awards?
Yeah. I don't always watch it, but okay, so like what the
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Your presence still lingers here, and it won't leave me alone.
Okay, so wait, we have 2 charges now? No. What? Or is this open? Wait, we can take this one, I guess.
There's a performance I think you'll both enjoy. I will let Jacob tell me whatever that is at the
Yeah.
appropriate time.
I saw that and I'm like, okay, I don't want to know any more about that because I'm assuming it ties into this,
Okay.
as far as I understand.
You don't need to you don't need to know the law or background reasons, but it helps understand the logic that they're working with. You don't need to play Control, I mean. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't actually think you need to know Control to know the logic either, because again, I'm vaguely familiar with Control from
Closed.
Jacob playing it. I had a ticket. But yeah, it's
yeah.
so, which I think it is nice to know the references. I think this is good media when you can do that. Like I think I've used the Marvel movies as an example of this before, and I'm not actually sure they continued with it. But like earlier Marvel movies, you could watch as standalone movies,
Something about the
and
station platform
you didn't have to go watch the movies for the
my writing, but I needed more.
other.
Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Like they still are standalone movies. You don't have to know everything about the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. I feel like maybe later you kind of do, which I think is a bit exclusive.
Come here before me on the trail of a murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow, connecting the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map. Caldera Street Station. The name made me think of the exit wound of a bullet.
I had a flash of inspiration. The ghost of my fictional detective. A story thread I could use in my writing.
That's the reason I stopped watching the DC TV series. I couldn't keep up with them all.
There's a lot.
Yeah, and also, I just want a slight caveat to what I said. I don't think it's bad media if you have to watch everything. I just think that certain things set up different expectations. And for example, if you went to play Alan Wake and then it turned out you had to have an understanding of control for the game to make sense, that would be an expectation I did not have, because why the fuck would I have the expectation? But it doesn't do that to you. This does it well. It's good.
Yeah.
Marvel, if I go to watch an Iron Man movie, I personally wouldn't have expected to need to know about the Hulk or the Avengers movies or whatever. So I wouldn't have that expectation, and I don't think you needed to at the beginning, but later on, you do have to have the expectation.
That's true.
And then there are other things where, I don't know, I can't really think of one. The only one that's coming to my head is Alien versus Predator. You need to have an understanding of both the Alien and Predator franchises. Actually, to be honest, you actually don't have to. That could I think that still works. I can't think of an actual example.
Or action movie, I guess. Action.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's bad to be expected, but I think those expectations need to be clear.
Like, I'd say Control as a game, you could easily do a TLDR within this game to understand it, because you don't need to understand a lot. Like, there's
everything we've done, everything you've told me has been fun, extra knowledge, fun references. If you hadn't told me and I had no knowledge of Control, this would still be just as good.
Yeah. Because basically, like, before, when it had the FBC station, and then Saga asked Alex who they were, and he was kind of like, oh, they are always where there's weird stuff happening, and that's basically, that's the gist of Control, so you don't actually need any more.
If I didn't know about the Control game, and I didn't know about FBC, I'd be going, oh, who's this mysterious entity? Are we going to find out more? Sounds like we probably fucking will. Yeah.
I would put them together. Write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
So I'm just going to look up the word Caldera. Because of what he said about it makes him think of a exit wound of a bullet.
Alright, we're missing FBI agent. They caught him. The blood trail led to the darkness of the tunnel. And we put that down, and then...
A caldera is a large...
Clicked into place. The story rang true. I was making progress. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
Interesting.
A caldera is a large cauldron-like hollow that forms shortly after the emptying of a magma chamber in a volcano eruption.
Okay, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I see why they said that. I just finished.
Into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole.
Don't kill him. This is a really brutal version of Stranger Than Fiction. Just finished the She-Hulk series and felt I must have missed something at the end. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, I haven't attempted to watch all the Avengers and the Marvel multiverse kind of
I have a list that I've been steadily going through.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
I'm way behind, and a bunch of them are not good. Fucking hated Avengers Civil War.
I think... No, I don't think... Maybe it's not Civil War.
I think it was Civil War. Who fucking... It could have been a different one.
One of the... No, I'm
sure
thinking of the Captain America ones. One of those ones is one of my sister's favourites.
Well, again, I feel like all the...
Winter Soldier, is that one of those ones?
I think the first one might just be called Captain America, and then they start getting subtitles later. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Guys, leave me alone.
I think all the first ones have been pretty alright.
I can save my batteries here.
I'm behind too. Haven't watched second season Loki, or Hawkeye, or at least one other. I haven't watched any of the TV shows. I'm like, I think I'm in stage 2 of the movies,
Stage 2.
and there's 3 stages in the
that's too
TV
much.
shows. Yeah, I know it is too much.
Like, I'd probably enjoy it if I'd kind of got on board with it from the beginning and just watched it as they released, but like now it's just...
Well, I
a lot
watched some
to
of them
do.
as closer to when they came out, but I didn't know at the time that they were all tied into each other. And then that frustrated me because I'm a bit of a completionist. And now I feel like I have to go watch all of them.
Stage 5.
Yeah, I think they are up to stage, because I think there's the first 3 stages of movies, and then the TV shows stage 4, and then I think stage 5 is a mix of the TV and movies.
Sound of that.
Neither do
From
I,
memory,
Alan.
but, Captain America, the First Avenger, I think that's what the first one was called. That sounds right.
Subway map. The Yeti is back.
But I don't want to hate on it for the sake of hating on it or anything. I think there are really good things about those movies as well.
It's kind of cool.
But I think
as a concept.
it's just, it's really difficult now.
Okay.
There's games?
There is games, yeah.
I don't know that. Well, I'm
Surely
not playing those.
you
That
wouldn't have
doesn't.
to play the games.
Yeah, no, that doesn't count in my completionist. Completionisms.
Completionism.
Yeah, it does look like a Yeti.
Does.
The Winter Soldier is the second one and might also be my favourite too. But I've just
Yeti.
given up. Loki weirded me out by the end of the season 1. I got over it all with the whole... They've killed off all their female characters.
It looks very like a Yeti too.
I had a feeling that a bunch of the characters got killed, but I didn't actually know that for sure. But I also don't care that much, it's fine.
There's all those like
Find
Thanos
Alice. Okay.
memes. That's kind of how I know about that. Yeah, they're pretty much unavoidable.
Yeah, exactly. It was like when Game of Thrones was on and I hadn't watched it and I knew certain people died. I was like, okay, that's on me, I don't really care. There was a preview on the Game Awards also. The timelines get really confusing with the Spider-Man games and different versions. Oh, also, I don't like... I generally don't like multiple universe things. And so the fact there's a multiverse, I'm sort of a bit meh about. I'm not even up to that yet, but I just know it's coming later.
Let's go that one.
Oh, if they're yellow, you have one.
If they got a number on the paper,
I was
You have
wondering
like
why
a-
you didn't do all the papers earlier.
you have like a point to spend in that category.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Alan, where are we off to, sir?
Yeah, multiverses just get messy. I think I've probably said it on the stream before because I've said it enough times in real life. I don't really like time travel and I don't really like alternate dimension universe things, with exceptions. There are definitely things in both those genres
Whoa.
that I like, but I just think most people do them messily and badly.
Yeah, it can be. I can't really talk for the Marvel stuff because I haven't watched really much of it.
Yeah, I think I've seen the first Doctor Strange movie and it was fine. Like, it wasn't super, but I just know that there's more of it coming and I don't think I'm going to be into it.
I feel like everyone's doing multiverse now. It's become like a thing.
It is a
everyone
thing.
to do.
It's like how,
dumb.
you know how I said I was really over H.P. Lovecraft, Cthulhu type things, because for a while it seemed like every single horror game, games specifically more than movies or anything, it seemed like every single horror game was freaking Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft inspired, and I was like, I'm so over it. Multiverses, I feel like, have become the thing in movies. Time travel is okay if it has internal consistency. I love you. But yeah, multi-dimensions does tend to feel like cheating.
Wait a minute. We go through here? We can't go through here, right? What are we up to, Alan? Where are we going? Follow the blood trail, it said. Oh, here? Okay. This is a dead end, though.
By the way, I said I love you because I just felt like I didn't have to make the argument I usually have to make when I have this conversation, because you made it for me.
What? Alan, this blood trail goes nowhere. Is there another way to get there? Oh, I see. I see now.
This reminds me of Silent Hill 4.
Yeah. We got a subway map and that's what made me think of it as well.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
There's a lot of doors and shit to explore.
Ooh,
Oh, we got a light.
maybe not. Oh, I didn't think that was going to let us in. Oh, gross.
Oh, we have to light this one.
Oh, I see. I would like to see a Lovecraft movie. I hear Guillermo del Toro want to do a Cthulhu or something, which could be amazing. I'm down with that. That sounds cool. I feel like Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is possibly the peak of multiverse fiction for me, though most other stuff is frustration, or it feels to me like it loses stakes. That's we got recommended that movie and everyone was raving about it and we were going to watch it with your family.
Yeah.
I had no idea what it was about, and I was excited to see it until I got told the premise of the movie, and then now I don't care.
So
I'm sure it's
I
good.
needed to
But
search the tunnels for further
something I read
clues.
about that
Inspiration was a
is...
story that would lead me deeper.
Just let Alan finish. The creators of Alan Wake 2 were unsure about the direction they were taking this game until they saw that Everything, Everywhere, All at Once won all those awards for the way it presented itself. And then that kind of
gave them the confidence.
gave them the
to go.
confidence to do what they did with this game. So I was
Right.
like, ooh, that's kind of cool.
I don't see this as multiverse stuff, even though I guess technically.
It's like confined enough that it's...
Yeah. Like, it didn't even occur to me to label this as a multiverse thing. I'm sure Everything, Everywhere, All at Once is great, but I am not excited by the premise at all.
I think it's... I think
I'm sure I'll
you'll
love
probably
it.
still like it.
Yeah, but it's just like, ugh. Don't be sad they're dead. Here's another version. Yeah, exactly. Haven't seen that film, and I should. Yeah, I think we all should at some point.
Yeah, I'm definitely keen.
Dark place changed.
Oh, we got a thing.
This bit reminds me of Annihilation.
Can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake.
Is this true, Alan?
Fucking Messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
I like to think, even though this won't be the case, that this happened with those what was it, Her Story and the other one, Immortality. Where every time I see a reference, like in my head, I'm just like imagining the creator's mood board, and that I've like ticked off the references.
Yeah.
And when I see things like this, I'm just like, and I'm like, Annihilation or this or that. I'm like, I like to imagine that I'm ticking off their mood board, even though they're probably going, oh, that's a coincidence, and I had no intention of doing that.
Yep. Alan, what the hell? Can't go
I haven't
around
been told the
starting
premise, but I
cults.
know Michelle. I don't know how you. Yeo? I don't know how you pronounce that. Is in it, and I like
Yeoh?
her a lot.
Yeoh?
I'm not really familiar with her.
Neither. She looks like she's like really good in it though. From what, like the little bits and pieces I've seen.
Yeah, I the bits I saw I thought looked good.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
We need to find
Yeah.
a light, Alan.
Everything Everywhere All at Once is possibly an ADHD test, but is genuinely the best movie I've seen in a few years. It literally left me crying.
Wait, what's it saying about?
We'll probably end up watching that relatively soon with your family, I imagine.
Yeah.
Alan, did you start a cult? Tisk tisk.
Why does it? The way to the underworld. Oh, did it just add a note? Okay.
Can you go back to Head World? I don't know what to call this. your mind.
World.
Do you want to try and frame it so you can see the VHS thing I was talking about?
Yep. I'm just.
Sorry, I've been looking at the chat. I feel like I've potentially missed little bits here and there, but
Wait, what? Notice too. Oh, we can move back and. Okay.
Is the blood story?
Well, we're in the other version of it now. Definitely has cassette tape
so it
vibes.
looked like a cassette tape, and then I thought VHS was probably more relevant, but
Or VHS, yeah.
yeah, when I saw it, that just I didn't think of that earlier, but just when you opened the game up today, that's what I thought. She's been in a few kung fu based movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I have not seen that. I feel like I should have, or I saw it when I was a kid and I don't remember. Speaking of Marvel, she was in Shang-Chi. I don't know what that is, so that's probably why I'm not familiar with her then.
No, neither. Okay. We got a light. What's through here, Alan? Anything good? Any goodies? Some batteries.
Batteries.
More batteries. Not energizers.
We've
this
only got a
time.
little bag.
Energizer
We're
got
actually
fired.
carrying a bag. Is Saga even carrying a bag?
I can't remember. We've picked up like satchels that she's added. So
Echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
Sorry, every time he says lingered here, I get that Evanescence song in my head that I sung before.
Your research can help. The word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the word.
It's
Saga,
the Witness. No, it's not Saga.
isn't it?
It's the Witness.
They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books.
See the silhouette over here.
Evolved somehow
Oh, yeah.
under a false identity, Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate.
But this actually happened in real life, so it's interesting that it's a story.
Yeah, but also remember we saw. It said that the stories, the phenomena, when FBC was investigating it, it said something about events that had already happened, but the writer being unaware of them and sort of like finding them.
That's
What I feel like he's doing at the moment.
Alan Wake.
That's me. Where are we going, Alan? Look like you're off to teach a philosophy class or something.
Yeah. Shang-Chi is a great movie, Marvel film with a lot of Chinese American representation. It was a lot of fun, but it was not followed up in the way it should have been. That does sound cool. I think I've maybe heard of it, but I didn't know the name of it.
Since we came in.
That's funny because I kept singing "Wake Me Up Inside" watching Alan Wake. Alan, wake me up inside.
The element I found would drive the story forward.
Oh.
I was making
Whoa.
my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder
it's
cult
just-
performing
wait,
their
what?
macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel.
Oh.
Shang-Chi and the Five Rings or something. It was Five Rings sounds familiar.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I haven't seen it, but
Golden
Onto the
rings.
altar with reverence. A twisted Bible.
interesting.
I mean, it'll come up in my list eventually as I go
Yeah.
through the Marvel movies.
Wake. Do we go this way?
Alan Wake.
No, I'm not Alan.
Wake me up inside.
I'm just an
Wake
innocent.
me up inside.
I'm just an innocent philosophy teacher. Oh my god. Sir.
Oh!
Where are we
I haven't seen the Barbie movie, but I believe the lead in Shang-Chi plays a Ken in that. There is a Ken who sounds like could fit the description. And he's one of the main Kens. He's not the main Ken. I'd say he's like second Ken.
Second can.
Alan does look very uni lecturer right now. He's actually making me think of a specific... I don't know if I'm just...
the way forward was open.
If I'm just feeling like he's familiar because we've been playing as him for a few hours.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guessed it wasn't Ryan Gosling. Second Ken in command, basically.
Second Ken.
The Ken that Ryan fights with.
Commander Ken.
You should watch the Barbie movie at some point. We should watch it together.
Wait, did you say you'd seen it?
Yeah, I saw it with my sister.
I thought you had, yeah.
Someone was humming.
Yeah, we could watch it.
Was it worth the risk to go see who?
Yes.
This is going to be the janitor. He was humming.
Hello. Oh.
What?
Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
It's him.
Who?
This guy died.
Yeah.
He
The
got
guy who looks like
messed
the
up.
kid from X-Men.
Yeah, it might be him. He might have done the like
It could be. I'm gonna look it up actually because
motion capture.
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress on the map if you want to take a look.
What?
Still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Who's the mystery man? Tell me more, sir. Yeah.
that's fully him.
He has an identical twin.
Oh yeah, he does have an identical twin. I knew that.
Interesting.
Okay, well it's either him or his identical twin then.
Who's this mystery man?
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a mystery if I knew.
That is true. You got me there. What's his name?
Alan Dorr.
The talk show host?
No, that doesn't sound like him. The guy has many disguises, but a talk show host? No. I'll keep looking.
His name's Dorr, though.
Trying to. It's hard to map a dream, though. I keep ending up in unexpected places. I find interesting things like...
Sean, I think, is the Iceman one.
He is the Iceman.
Never the one
Sean,
thing that I'm
I
looking
think.
for.
Yeah.
Feel free to check the map out. Oh, I've been stockpiling supplies while I poke around. If you find a stash, take anything you need.
I appreciate the help.
Thanks, mate. What you got in here? Anything good?
Yeah. So X-Men was another one I went through and watched all the movies. I went and found the list and I went and watched all the movies. And it had... they literally have a time travel one where they retcon everything that came before it and start again.
Oh, that's my crazy wall.
That's my crazy wall.
Trying to make sense of things.
Everyone's got a crazy wall.
I'll trade you walls any day.
Remember, I was at the morgue. I was about to give the evidence to FBI. Dorr transported me here. So that's when he died. Or actually, he didn't die, he just disappeared. So that kind of makes sense. Who, where, why? Motive? Why me? Red-haired woman. Is this the Matrix? No, it's the woman in the red dress, right? Not the red.
Yeah, I was like, what? Who's the red-haired woman in the Matrix?
Missing time and no memory. Until now, have I always ended up here? Will I forget when I get out? Abducted aliens. Dorr. UFOs. Polyhedrons. Dreams. Me, but only me. Oh, sorry, me, but not me.
The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
Others I know, yet they are different. The red-headed woman?
Yeah, have we? I don't think we've seen a red-headed woman. I don't know who that's referring to.
We have not, but Jesse Faden, is that her last name? From Control, like the main character, is red-headed, I believe.
Okay.
And she's like the director of the Control, the FBC in the game. So maybe could be a tie in there.
Yeah, I'm not good with names either. I always use IMDb. One of them was in Man of Medea too, but I don't know if he's this Ashmore or the other one. Wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, you're right, actually. That's familiar.
Wait. Oh, that game that I forgot last time you tried to just...
Yeah, and you're like, what? You didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Yeah, I had no idea. But the name just didn't sound familiar at all when you told me.
Okay, mate, I'm out.
Isn't
Bye.
the red dress that Bruder film or something to do with JFK? I don't know, but in The Matrix, they have the woman in the red dress, but she's just a distraction for, 5 seconds of the movie.
It's a lot of shit to look for.
And also in Inception, I'm pretty sure there's a woman with a red dress.
Yes.
She's in a red dress.
Possibly. Rich kids on a boat. Yeah, that's the one.
We didn't play it on stream, did we?
The Man from Medan. No, we just watched.
It said Man of Medea. Is that different? Is it the same?
Man of Medan, I think that's what you mean, right?
I don't know what I mean. I was just reading.
No, I mean Dame Karen.
Oh.
Is that what you meant? I think it's Man of Medan or Man from Medan. The one with the zombie, rich kids on a boat and zombies and stuff.
Oh, okay. So since I didn't know what it was, it's kind of hard for me to pick it up.
We didn't stream that though.
Yeah, we just played that with friends or something. Or watched the video.
No, we watched a playthrough of it. Ow! What the fuck, mate? Be careful with that door. Ouch! Kill him. Yeah, when you mentioned that, I was like, yes, I can picture him in that game. What the? Okay, that was weird.
They really need to take advantage of their twinness and do some creepy horror movies. Ooh.
They can do like a Shining remake.
Yeah. Except that I don't think that's quite as creepy to grown men standing in a hallway.
Very creepy.
Actually, in
They're
real
wearing
life.
the same dresses, just standing in the hallway.
Not in the book.
Okay, there's a lot of these actually. I thought there was going to not be that many. Another symbol. More triangles.
I'm surprised they haven't done any twin stuff as far as I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they haven't.
Oh. Let's do it, Ellen. You need help. Good luck. Thanks. Oh, so we collect those.
The two of them are little girls' dresses holding hands in the corridor. Exactly. I mean, yeah, that would be creepy.
That would certainly creep me out. I'm not sure what would be more creepy, that or little girls.
But it was here for a reason.
I feel like little girls being creepy is like just a trope.
Probably is now. I'm wondering if at the time of the movie, if it was as much. I feel like, you know, like the Omen and stuff is the little boy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Singing little kids' voices, yeah, that's definitely creepy.
Yeah. Sorry, what did he say?
The Exorcist, I guess, but she's not really creepy just as herself.
I should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving.
Oh, sorry, Ellen. Sorry, mate.
Was important for the story.
Stop chastising you.
We got FBI agent missing, murder cult. These are our storylines, our plots. The agent had come here looking for the cult for trouble. Let's go to this one. I like this mechanic. I like all the mechanics so far. They've been really cool.
Probably made that trope. Yeah, I feel like little girls are usually in them, but it's more to emphasize innocence rather than just be creepy.
Hello? Anyone there?
Hello?
Dead.
Hello?
You kind of sound like that worm from Labyrinth.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello? Alan, where are we going now, mate? Is this the right one? Maybe we need to do the other plot. Seems like this plot takes us nowhere.
Stephen King also had the Children of the Corn. Maybe he's just trying to make children creepy. Those children aren't in the Shining book, though.
The hallway.
Yeah, that's just for the movie. That movie has nothing to do with the book, basically.
Yeah.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
Jesus, guys. Alan?
But he, I guess, makes children creepy in
responsible
general.
For this.
Love that worm from Labyrinth. It is pretty cute.
Oh, we got a thing. Let's do this first.
That's Dark Alan.
Dark Alan.
Also, there's an Alan.
Dallin.
There's an Alan in Barbie, so I'm kind of imagining him as well.
It could not be opened on the side.
Maybe Dark Alan's Alan Sleep, not Alan Wake.
That's so on the nose.
Go on, ma'am.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found.
Okay. We know who Dark Alan is, though. It's Mr. Scratch, really.
Dark Alan. Yes.
Love that the first one of this had Barry and Alan.
Yeah. Are we going to get to see Barry? Good old Barry.
I had a new idea. A new story thread.
So do we want this one? The torchbearers? Way forward through the bowels of the burnt carcass.
A sick and twisted story. But it worked.
I think we have to go that way.
I'd be afraid to see what they had chosen to do to Barry.
The subway car had become a burnt husk. I could get through it now.
Be careful, Alan. Oh, Jesus. Alan, be careful, mate.
The thing that's cool as well with this and what I was saying about immortality and her story, even if the references I've pointed out aren't things they had in mind, I feel like being able to go like, oh, look at this, this, it just shows the like passion the creators have for the genre.
Yeah. God. Get out of there, Alan, Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Fuck me.
Yeah, they could have a like a spin-off story of Barry hunting down Alan. And a management loses his greatest client.
Get Alice to write a book about him going missing.
Okay, this is back where we were. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. What does this say? Light will show you the way. The fuck, someone just draw a gun on me? What was that noise?
I don't know. I can see Barry trying to write a book.
Yeah. Did we ever actually meet the real Barry? Do we know?
I think we did, yeah. Because I think we're in the real world for some of that.
It's behind here. How do we?
I think we're in the real world for a lot of it, actually. It was more at the end when we went.
Yeah. It's never sure. Let's switch to this one.
I do like the idea of Alice writing a...
Oh, wait, what am I?
Be at the scene to see and understand it in order to change it.
Alice writing a non-fiction account to contrast Ellen's wild novels.
Am I not at this scene? So, where are we? Why can't I... Should I shoot this? Can I hit it? I want this. Ah, okay. Word of action. Here we go. Increase damage dealt to enemies. Make Alan 20% harder for enemies to detect. Decreases damage received from the darkness projectiles. Probably one of these. I feel like I don't really stealth that much. Oh.
We haven't had many projectiles. That would have been in the first game very handy. But
There's bloody
harder
axes.
to detect.
Yeah, I might
That
go
seems
for that
handy,
one.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, where are we going? That's where we came from. Out. Down to platform. Oh, so many batteries. Alright. That's me. What do you want? Leave me alone. Can we not get... Can't get there. We might need to store some stuff soon because we...
It's all the same stuff we're picking up though.
Yeah. Wake. Let's just get out of here. What's this? Alright.
Are we going to buy shelves tomorrow or just look at shelves?
We could buy them if we find ones that are good.
Cool.
It's Bambi. Bambi.
My path was blocked. I had to find a way through. The lights would help me.
The only way out is through.
The only way
What
out.
is that?
What is what?
Oh, it's a rabbit hitting a drum.
It's a Space Quest 4 rabbit. This also runs on Energizer? Was it Duracell? Can't remember.
In this game? Or in that game?
In that game. I think it's Duracell. Oh no, Alan. I hope he didn't kill Bambi's mother. Did he write that book? He was using a pseudonym, whatever it's called. What's it called? Pen name?
A pseudonym? A nom de plume?
A nom de plume. Let's store these.
I'm finding that I am fidgeting, which sometimes starts to happen when I am getting tired.
No, you can't get tired.
I feel like I can do a bit longer. Good. I'm just pre-warning you. Can't remember its batteries, though. You get it.
Yeah. I think it might be Duracell or like a parody of Duracell from memory.
How many games with batteries advertised in it? That seems a little weird.
I don't think that was like they got in trouble a lot for parodying brands and stuff, and they got sued.
Which is so crazy, seeing as brands pay to be in things.
Yeah, they did have a deal with Verizon. I think it was Verizon in the 5th game, which is kind of weird.
I did do a copyright workshop. It was more like a webinar. And they kind of did go. I think they went into. Maybe it was something else I was listening to. But you know how.
It's the Huntsman.
You can pay for it to be advertised, or you can pay to be able to use it, and it seems like the same thing. And they explained it, and now I don't really remember it. But anyway.
For what? Sorry.
In movies and stuff, it's you can.
Yeah.
You know, Coke is gonna pay us for advertising, or we're going to pay to use Coke. It's what? That's... Huh?
Yeah, I think we might have watched that. Apparently a lot of it is...
Oh, maybe I thought it was my webinar, but maybe not.
There was a video I saw, and a lot of it isn't actually you can't use brands in movies. It's that places choose to not use brands.
Oh, yeah,
because it's advertising for them.
That's why they have weird
non-brands.
Yeah. Totally, but but then it's things if there's a car in the background and it says the model. Oh, I thought it was in the game. So that's weird. Different voice.
Hey, you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we need to switch the story here.
Hello, Cyrus.
How are you doing?
So I'm kind of just skipping over the other comments there. Kind of address that already.
Change. I feel like we're not in. He said he's not in this plot anymore. So we can't.
Plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Don't tell me what's impossible.
I'm doing, and y'all?
Just do it.
We're alright.
Yeah, doing good.
I'm getting a little bit tired.
No.
As usual.
We gotta get out of the subway first.
If Jacob was playing this on his own, he'd probably be doing like 4-hour-long streams.
I'd probably have finished it by now.
Yeah, probably.
We've just stayed up all night.
But if you're doing a stream with me, it's usually about an hour, and then I go to bed.
I don't know where we're supposed to go. I don't understand. What if we come here?
Babysitting our Barky dog.
Barky dog. Is this where we came in from? Right?
I have no idea.
Came in from here. And
I don't actually know if I know what's going on at the moment.
Oh wait, what's this way? Find inspiration at the subway station. What? We're gonna be inspired.
Yeah, the story is kind of laying itself out in front of us.
The Yeti. We're gonna be inspired by the Yeti. Oh god, get out of the water. Or did we? No, we didn't come this way. We got a light here. Okay.
Wake.
Leave me alone, buddy. I'm busy. I'm trying to write a book. Shrine Street. Is that what we're trying to get to? Shrine Street?
I don't know where we're getting to.
Search for the cult. Oh.
So we couldn't be stealthy in the first game.
No, he just tried to run. Oh, don't do that.
Alan's taking longer than George R.R. Martin to write this book.
Yeah, it's been 13 years. Yeah, pretty neck and neck.
The echoing hall had a story to tell.
I'm guessing George R.R. Martin doesn't forget what he's written. Constantly.
Yeah. He's been trapped in a room with a typewriter for 13 years. Get that stuff, Sir. Come on. Alright, where else we got? I guess we might have to change the scene. We need a change of scenery.
I hope not, but who knows. I've not read any of the books. I'm not going to start reading a series that isn't finished.
It's a very good series, but yeah, I understand that. But you might be waiting a very long time.
I almost read that.
Another compelling location to use.
I almost read that as "I'm okay, baby," sitting.
Just sitting. Some more Yetis.
So it's kind of cool. We've got the like Yeti prints, but there's also hand prints and stuff. It's like the impressions of the other drafts or the other things you can't remember.
Yeah, could be. This one, maybe not. I think you kind of see as if it's the right one.
I changed the story.
Draw the line.
And with that, the dark place changed.
Whoa, whoa. We find the cult. This looks very culty. Cult of the Yeti, perhaps?
A little bit culty.
What the hell?
That's unpleasant. Shrine Street. He's a bit on the nose. Kind of wonder how good his books are.
He's a best-selling.
Well, I was just thinking, like, not all of Stephen King's books are that good, apparently. So,
go back this way. Or do we need to change back over there again? Oh, we got an arrow. No, leave me alone.
Wake.
I need the torch to see the arrows. I like that the enemies aren't just constantly running at you like the other game.
I wondered that too, even after the first game. I actually kind of I think when we played the first game, the clichéness I thought fit quite well because Stephen King, I feel like some of the cliches are because of him, but also some of his writings like maybe a bit average. Like he wrote a lot, so you know some of them are going to be good, but maybe not all of them. But I can't actually say that from personal experience. I haven't read enough of this stuff, or I read it when I was a bit younger and I don't really remember it.
Why can't he get this one?
Is Wake that good? Is Wake even writing the books? I feel like he did write his other books. It's kind of interesting with this because he is writing what he's seeing, sort of like he's writing what he experienced.
It's like
but also this whole manifestation is from him as well. So I guess it's like he still owns full creativity over it, in my opinion.
It's broke.
Do you have to charge on it?
No. It's like it almost wants to do it. Yeah. See?
And the first one he finds pages rather than writing them. Well,
there we go.
Him, the character, is finding the pages, but him at the desk in front of a typewriter still wrote them. There's sort of two of him in the first game.
Yeah, that's true.
And I guess there's this one's a bit different because he seems to be... No, this is sort of the same. There's sort of two of them.
Yes.
Because he's still writing a typewriter while he's experiencing this.
There's almost three of them in this one.
Are you including Mr. Scratch or are you including something else?
Yeah.
I'm not including Mr. Scratch as a third one. Well, he's kind of different. ChatGPT wrote his books. You do collect them, but I think you're supposed to have written them before. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's waiting for her to see what I had said, basically.
Okay, we're gonna try... Murder Cult.
The hole had changed into the Murder Cult's hideout.
Whoa!
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual is a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Reach the murder site.
ChatGPT writing horror stories that come true is actually a scary idea.
Yeah, that is. That is a scary idea.
Yikes forever.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. Third eye, project the night, this is your time, when you're gone. Writer, the first word, not the last and the shadow. Eye open, this is your time, ritual. Friends will meet. Not the writer, the light, shadow. To write, to lead, will meet. Okay, cool.
Oh, I feel like I had a thought.
No idea what that means.
Oh, I quite like, and we've said this before, that even though he has this power to write, I mean, he's obviously kind of going in and out of like remembering things and how much control or how much autonomy or something that he has. But he has to have that internal consistency. He has to have a logic. He has to have a narrative arc that makes sense from a literature point of view. I quite like that he still has to hold to that.
No, I'm not Wake. But the wrong guy.
It is defo ChatGPT writing.
I'm not entirely sure where we're going. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Okay. What does our map say? Collapsed tunnel. Are we in the collapsed tunnel? No.
Well, this... I assume we are, because there's a ritual stuff going on.
Seen collapsed tunnel. It's over here. Seen end of the line. So our goal is complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. So
okay. Yeah, we have it, but I guess the murder site is the collapsed tunnel then, because it's indented.
Yeah, have we been to the we must have been to the collapsed tunnel already though, because we've got the...
I had a new beat for the story.
We've got the page for it. Oh wait, okay, we've got a new page.
Then there's the thing where they call it hallucinations when ChatGPT makes up nonsense. It's already halfway to horror. Alan, you did start a cult, didn't you? I have heard of AI hallucinations, but I don't really know what they are. Yeah, I think it's when, you know, if you say, hey, tell me about, like, cats and what do they eat, and it just, like, gives you information, says that they eat something that they don't eat. It's like it's just made that up. I think that's kind of, I mean, I've oversimplified it, but I think that's what the hallucinations are.
I think so. Well,
okay, talking about words of power made me think of rings of power, and there were a couple that talking about the light reminds me of Galadriel's light, and now we've just heard that double voice thing like Galadriel in the movie. Anyway,
where are we going now? Are we doing something here? I'm confused. This feels like an important place, but we haven't really done anything here.
Yeah.
Our game just saved though.
I've heard them refer to mistakes as hallucinations, but I'm also not an expert, so I could totally be wrong.
We can't fit. No, that's not me. You're the wrong person, buddy. I don't think I'm gonna get past these guys.
There was voice of Galadriel touches the One Ring, exactly. Yeah.
Stop saying my name! Oh god.
Shit!
Run for it, Alan. Go through this door, quick.
Oh.
Don't come in here. I banish you. One moment, sir. Oh, there's another one.
All will fear me and despair.
Shadow. There, but not there.
Good work, Alan. Keep it up. I definitely...
Alan was doing so good with his plaid jacket. What happened?
You can get different outfits in this, so maybe we can get that back. I'm definitely liking this combat a lot more than the first game.
Yeah, for sure.
That quietly.
And it's more atmospheric.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Alan, where are we going?
Yeah, I was also trying to remember. I would have quoted it like 10 minutes ago if I could have remembered anything that she said.
It's a tent.
The plaid jacket over the hoodie. I think...
He's living here.
Wait, where does the plaid jacket come from?
He's got it in the first game. He has a plaid jacket over a hoodie.
Oh.
That's his style.
I don't remember it being plaid.
What? Oh, I think I have to be on this side.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Stop saying my name. God.
Can I ask a non-game related weird question? Is it considered a patriotic type thing to watch Lord of the Rings in New Zealand? Squeaky Squirrel has emphatically said yes. I would say yes, close to the time, and maybe not so much now. I feel like it's kind of faded out, so not as much of a thing now.
I would second that. What are we doing here, Alan? Do we need to move? Move somewhere else?
I think probably because the Hobbit movies were so crap, people sort of stopped caring.
Right. What the hell? Oh god. No! Oh. I was trying to do mine stuff. Oh, jeez. What the hell?
Okay. Is there still a giant golem in the airport or elsewhere? I think is it still at the airport? I mean, I was at the airport, but we didn't go and look.
Gandalf's still on the airport, on the Eagle.
Yeah.
I don't know about the golem though.
I can't
remember where that was.
I thought that was the airport too. Gonna be honest, I don't really pay attention.
It was a
I'm at an airport, I'm finding my gate and sitting there right by the gate until I leave.
Oh, we're gonna go back. Leave me alone, sir. I'm busy.
I think the director was burned out from the Lord of the Rings movies, that when he wanted him to do the Hobbit movies, he was all out of magic stuff.
But he did do 3 movies when he could have done.
Yeah, that's not the impression I got. I think it's more that he is kind of obsessive, possibly autistic, and
no, let me in here.
And wanted to put so much detail in and do it his way. I didn't really get the impression it was burnt out. And yeah, as Jacob said, they did like 3 movies of the Hobbit where they didn't have to. So. And also he did his other own projects between those things.
Yeah.
Like the Hobbit was quite a while after Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I feel like he probably initiated that more than others wanting him to do that.
I think he was just trying to generate more like he wanted to do 3 movies to generate more like tourism and just like business, I guess, for New Zealand as a country, which is a kind of nice thing to do. But
that's kind of nice.
I think need to be 3
there's
movies.
Also the whole union thing, which I don't know enough details to get into actually talking about it, but let's just say that there's also been a lot of bad stuff that has happened for actors based on this. Yeah, they like changed I think you can't unionise in New Zealand in acting or something.
Oh, what?
I don't really know the details, I shouldn't really talk about it, but people in the industry are not happy, is all that I know. Gandalf is, I just remember the golem.
What the fuck? Why am I dying so much?
First time I went to New Zealand, confronted with the giant golem.
Where is the golem?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I feel like I can vaguely picture it in the airport, but I can't think where.
It's not for every Kiwi, but it's still part of our film history. Oh, for sure. I was also born to a mother who took me to Lord of the Rings release day for her birthday, so maybe a little biased. Oh, same. Like, my dad obsessed, like, yeah. But it's, as I said, they're just kind of, like, they're kind of old now, so I don't think it's I think it's still a big thing, and it's definitely a New Zealand thing, but I wouldn't say it's as, like, patriotic a thing. Well,
I'm just trying to rush.
That's crappy. Yeah, again, don't take what I said. Don't, take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know what I'm talking about, but I just, as I said, I just know that some people are not happy in the industry. I think I actually saw the first Lord of the Rings in Wellington. That's cool.
Oh my god, I'm getting murdered. Get through the door, Alan, come on. Okay, I need to just go slow. Okay,
the Hobbit lore, yeah. So if you Google the Hobbit lore, you can go look into all details yourself. Pretty much anyone related to film in New Zealand, including editors, etc., are contractors regardless of how much power the employer has. And as I said, I'm pretty sure there's something to do with, I guess because they're contractors, that they can't unionise. Yes.
I've heard that.
And we're the only country like that, as far as I'm aware.
That's dumb. Okay. Gonna fight our way through, I guess. Right, get out of here. I'm busy. I don't have a lot of ammo, so maybe I shouldn't be trying to fight my way through.
Yeah, Peter Jackson's also done. Yeah, he's done a lot of good things. Yeah. But I guess, you know, pros and cons, I don't really know.
I think I just fluked getting through here before, because now I'm struggling. I'm not weak. I'm Bob. Okay. Close the door. Oh god. Whoa, what the?
Oh, I think that one was meant to happen, because now we've moved area.
Have we?
Have we? Oh, I thought we had, maybe we haven't.
Oh my god, there's too many... There's too many cooks.
Too many cooks, too many cooks. Too many cooks, too many cooks. Too many cooks, too many cooks. Oh, AWE told me after the stream was Altered World event.
That's right.
I think it's also quite clever that it's ore.
We're in awe of it. Okay. Grab this again. Words of action. We've got like no... Oh, we've got a decent amount of ammo, I guess. Don't know how I got through that bit before so easily. Which way did we come? That way.
What are we actually trying to do?
Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel.
So we're still just trying to get to that bit.
I think we were there, but now that we've gone through all these bits, we've got more plot points, so we can like finish the story. I think that's kind of what we're doing.
Okay.
Just try not to die though.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes.
It's not what he said.
Around burned barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge. Typical New York.
Oh.
Or definitely sounds better than the objects of power, or oops.
Oh. No, leave me alone.
Lots of the jargon is a little odd.
Don't throw me, mate. No, we're gonna die. Oh, I liked. Thank God.
We have a lot of acronyms at my work. And sometimes you'll say whole sentences that are like half acronyms and it sounds really silly. But whenever it happens, I just think to myself, redesign the FOB, overhaul the BOB. Redesign the FOB, overhaul the BOB.
What the hell does that mean?
I think I've got that right. It's from 13 going on 30.
Oh.
It's redesign the FOB, front of book, overhaul the BOB, back of book.
See. I don't really see. But...
Shock and awe, isn't that an American war thing?
Shock and awe?
No.
This is the general thing, isn't it?
Bombs over Baghdad.
I don't know.
Whoosh over my head, sorry.
Yeah. Same. Okay, we go through here. No, sir. Oh my god. I don't know who that is. We should probably use a med kit.
Do we not heal being in the light?
We do, but only to a certain point.
That's a song by Outkast called B.O.B. It stands for Bombs Over Baghdad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That is correct.
I don't think that's what they're talking about in 13 going on 30.
Probably not. Guys, leave me alone.
Or Suddenly 30, as it's called in other countries.
Really?
Yeah.
We're running. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not.
Haven't got the slightest clue. It's called 13 going on 30 here.
Yeah.
I think here in Australia, and I think maybe in America, it's called Suddenly 30. And I think that might be because of... Actually, I don't even... Actually, yeah, I was going to say there's the song and Sound of Music. I am 16 going on 17. And maybe people got that mixed up, but I don't know if anyone actually did or if my parents theorised that was it.
It does sound more depressing.
Suddenly 30 sounds a bit more depressing than 13 going on 30. Yeah, it also just doesn't really tell you what's going on, whereas 13 going on 30, it's like, you know, you say that about toddlers where they're like, oh yeah, they're 2 going on 15, you know.
Am I going the right way?
13 going on 30 like makes sense. I think we had Suddenly 32, but could be wrong, might be seeing the American cover. Where are you from, Dame Karen?
Are you supposed to come back here?
It's weirdly quiet. It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, Australia, okay. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe Australia did have the Suddenly 30 cover. I always knew it was 13 going on 30 anyway, which I think is a better name.
Yeah, same.
30, flirty, and thriving. Where's the music? Yeah, we're getting a bit of ambient noise now. Was there music before? I don't know if there was music. I feel like there was more noise before. Maybe it's just coming back now.
It's like ambient music. I feel I'm going the wrong way completely. We're in the collapsed tunnel, so this is where we're supposed to be.
I do think this is good, and I have been enjoying it, but I do feel I've maybe paid a little bit less attention, but since we're just sort of running from bit to bit.
So we go...
Just dudes randomly saying wake.
Add a new element from here. I'd have to go to the scene.
We are at the scene. What are you talking about?
The scene, a scene.
This is the collapsed tunnel, Alan. What do you mean? What do you mean here? Oh, I see. Okay. So I think we have to come here and do it. Wake. Yep. Whoa. Oh. Run!
Just run as slow as you possibly can. I guess actually it's like a nightmare. That happens in a nightmare, that's fair.
It's true. This is a dead end. Uh-oh. Alan! Alan! Get to the light.
Don't cause a scene. It's a bit more creepy than Alan.
Alan. Are we safe now? Or are we gonna die if we go?
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
He sounded sad. It was gone. Do we have to go back now then? Now that it's... Oh shit, everything's been destroyed. Damn. Back.
The tunnel was open now.
Aha.
I could get through.
Run! He never runs
Dark
fast.
Presence took the train, I guess so. It did control cars and trucks and other stuff in the first game.
It's true. Oh my god.
Kind of reminds me of As Above, So Below in the Catacombs as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
I've seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there.
It was. Now where are we? Are we going to come out in the lake now? Is this where he ended up?
Yeah, maybe this is when we escape and see Saga and Alex. Oh, this doesn't look good.
Oh no, this does not look good. We don't have much ammo either.
Oh.
I don't like it.
No way I'm good through that tunnel, nah. Yeah. You know, on like kids' playgrounds where there's sometimes like a tunnel, and when I say tunnel, I mean like it's.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oh.
Are we gonna be able to read it?
Oh, it's the wiener again. Stop looking at the wiener. Alan. It's inappropriate. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I stopped because of the game.
I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Saka. Oh, we saw her. That's right.
Yeah. What, she
Sorry.
saw him?
Yeah. The other way around.
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson.
Yeah, I wouldn't go caving either. No way.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
At Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The Dark Presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow?
She had.
Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Wiener covers eyes.
This is leading to, yeah, a natural stop.
End of part. Continue. We get some nice music.
Like the concrete tunnel. Well, are they? Yeah, they probably are always concrete, but like they're not even that long. Like you can literally see the end. It would not be taller than, like, longer than an adult is tall, and they're above ground. I've never even been on one of them because it freaked me out as a kid. I'm like, I just don't want to be in.
And what kind of tunnel?
You know, like sometimes on a playground, it just has. It's like literally just. It's a tube.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if you could call it a tunnel. It's a tube.
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't when I was a kid, but like, I don't know if they would now.
Nah, just not into that. I've had opportunities to go caving and I've turned it down every time. Just no.
I've been in that little cave in the park. You know the one that has all the wheaters. It's like full of wheaters.
Yeah, I don't even know if you could call that a cave.
It's a cave.
It's like an alcove, isn't it?
It goes into a
Actually, I don't know how deep it is because I refuse to go in it.
But yeah, that was kind of creepy as well.
It's not as bad as L.A. Noire, but why do they have to be naked? I mean, the nudity is very non-sexual and kind of relevant, I think. So I'm okay with it. It's just, we're on stream on, what is this called? Yeah. Twitch. I
think Twitch is a bit weird with what they are okay with and not okay with, to be honest. They don't even obey their own rules half the time.
Parliament I always thought of as a Commonwealth word. I can't remember how that came up, sorry. I don't want to see the advances in skin textures, please no.
No.
Full of insects. Yes, the cave that Jacob was talking about was...
Wheaters, yeah. They're like, I don't know how to describe them if you don't know what they are.
If you're in Australia, you probably know what
they're like... Do they have wheaters? I thought they were mostly a New Zealand thing.
There are wheaters overseas, they're not just a New Zealand thing. I don't know, I just feel like... I don't know if you are Australian or just in Australia, but I feel like if you have any knowledge of Australia, you have somewhat a knowledge of bugs in general.
That's true.
Alan and Alice lived in... Oh, Parliament Tower. Okay, sorry. Yes, that was mentioned.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's more of a Commonwealth thing. This is set in the... Is this set in the UK or is this set in...
Don't get too much. Don't go... Spoilers.
I don't know if it's going to be like a save thing up here or not.
Oh, okay.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air.
I can feel it
the violent emotion, the act,
tonight.
like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
That's true. That's true. I just don't know if they either straight out said where it's set.
This is set in America.
Have they said that? I mean, I guess kind of assume
I'm pretty sure there's been, every single person's been American.
True.
But I think from the first game and here, I'm pretty sure they've had references to places in America.
Trying to think of them. Oh, we got a picture of a Weta on there. Nice. Yeah, the ones in the cave weren't like big Wetas, they were like little baby ones, but there was heaps of them. They were everywhere, all over the walls, and like we didn't know they were there until we had gone quite a bit in, and then like shined a torch on the side of the wall, and we're like, oh, okay, maybe we should leave now. How do I get to that?
You went into a cave full of those. No, thank you.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it wasn't intentional. We didn't know they were there until we were.
I didn't want to go in at all,
through.
so I didn't. So Jacob and his sister went in.
Yeah, wasn't actually that bad.
US flag. There's your answer.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, it would have been weird if every single person was American and then it turned out it was set in England or Germany or wherever.
That's true. Can we check if there's a save? I think it's quick. I think it's quick saved for us already, but
yeah, no, I guess it's good to have a manual save.
There might be one up here. The Dark Place. Photography and Videography Exhibition by Alice Wake. There you go.
I was going to say she's a photographer, and I wondered if that was going to come into it.
Yeah.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Have you got your card still, Alan?
So, I mean, it's been
Oh, you don't need it.
13 years. She still has her life. You know, she's not going to not do anything forever. In a dark place, probably referring to her mental state as well. What she's had to deal with.
That is true.
So if he's closer now, you can imagine this is close to the 13-year mark. A lot of them are Finns but playing Americans.
Yeah, that's true actually.
He reminds me, there's an actor who's in, I'm sure he's in other things, but the only things I knew him from was an American Horror Story. In the Freak Show one, he's the like ghostly guy who is like in one episode or something. But I think in Hotel, I think he's the main guy in Hotel.
I don't think I watched Hotel.
Nah, you didn't. But he's another, I mean, as you'd expect in American Horror Stories, and several of them, but I stopped watching them, so I can't really say what else he was.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'll just look them up.
I think Freak Show was the last one I watched.
Had brought me one step closer to escape.
And I kind of lost interest. Parliament Tower. I hear a phone. This phone's just reminding me of Control as well. Oh. Where's the phone booth?
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
I don't want an episode list. Why do I...
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
What is that creepy hole?
Go deeper to the overlap?
Are you
Silent Hill 4 again?
Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Now we don't even know if Alice is safe. So the actor I'm thinking of is Wes Bentley. I've got a photo here. Sometimes when we see the close-up of his face, I think he kind of looks like him.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Where's the tower? There it is. Hopefully there's a save in here. Parliament Tower.
Maybe he was a victim. Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex?
X.
It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
I feel like he was alluding when he said about art and stuff becoming like manifestations. I feel like it's alluding to us having to face a boss based off her art, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like her photography definitely comes into it somehow. They did not break up, but he was missing 13 years, so I guess some people kind of
move on.
Consider that like an ex. Yeah, because you have to move on. Oh no, I sort of had a thought about the art, because I'm getting tired. It's not really working anymore.
Haunting. Initiation 3.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
I think he or she might not say X, but I could see why a cop who's being cynical might.
Alice!
This is our apartment. I didn't imagine it being in that kind of building.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this?
How did she get?
Is he stalking her?
No. It's the spiral.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Spiral is back.
The symbol wasn't here before.
Yes. What's it mean? It's a pretty flash apartment, Ellen.
That's the door from Control. Squeak and Squirrel has said.
Oh, is it? That's cool. Can we hear anything? That's cool. I like how they're tying this in. And it's subtle. It's like if you haven't played it, it doesn't matter.
Alice's video camera. No
Memory
card
card.
inside.
Memory card. Find the memory card. What is this? Video art doc on screens malt. Focal point of the dark place.
As if a writer and photographer could afford a place like that in New York. I mean, successful writer and successful photographer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Soon find out. Have a seat, Alan.
I just remembered what it was, what the thought was, and now he's going to talk, and we'll forget it again.
I can pause. Go.
Oh, I was thinking, like, in The Shining, in the book at least, the dad he thinks the house wants him, but it turns out the whole time the house wanted
the
boy. And in this, we've only ever considered that the Dark Presence wanted Alan, and I think it does want Alan. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I don't think we considered earlier that it could have wanted her to.
Well, it wants artists and creative minds. So
we knew that though, but like we kind of, what we had seen was that it had used artists, but it had never got to that level of power with it. Like the old gods of Asgard were successful and then lived their lives and then kind of like seemed to decline mentally. But it never reached that level of power until Alan came along. Oh, it was I guess Zane and Alan, but then Alan even more so than Zane.
True.
So I think this is kind of, it just seemed like a good time for like Stephen King and stuff as well, that potentially it's like, oh, actually, maybe it wasn't just Alan it was after.
I feel like she didn't look like that in the first game. Was she blonde?
Yes.
I feel like she had brunette hair for some reason.
Nope.
Put that out. Turn your flashlight off.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there.
I still think that wasn't appropriate, but yeah.
We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
It's interesting.
Then it got violent.
The lamp was flickering at the same time as there was a flicker over here.
Oh, nice.
I think.
And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him.
Still wearing a wedding ring.
Around the apartment, with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
It's a very fitting name.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
She seems to know it's not him, at least. What is him but isn't.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
So that's the one they found. Saga found. Okay, we did another part. That was a very short part.
Sorry, there's a few chats here. She's FMV in this game though, the mocap or whatever maybe wasn't kind to her, or she's a different person from that model. I think it's the same person, that she looked basically how I remembered.
I can't really remember that well from the first time.
That's disturbing. Yeah, poor Alice. Weird that she can take photos of not Alan though. Mr. Scratch seems to be a physical being as far from everything that we've heard. Yes. Suppose he was using a flash to shoot them, maybe that helps. Oh, she's using a flash to shoot them, so that that helps her know it's a monster, because I guess he doesn't necessarily come in as a human being himself.
I guess it's to do with the light too.
Yeah,
the flashlight is quite strong.
That's what I'm saying. If you got the flash, he could just walk on through because he's a human. Mr. Scratch wouldn't. Different actress in 2. Oh, okay.
What are we doing?
I don't know, but I was tired before.
Yeah, we just stop. I assume it's quick saved. I hope. We might be back to the thing now.
So for him, it's like he experienced it during this when they asked him the question. But in real world timeline, that had all happened already.
Yeah.
For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence...
Yes, that's why I mean Scratch isn't really him.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away.
He's watching.
Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
So talking about Alice, I think she's the only one who changed, you think, which seems accurate so far. You've made it like 2 hours and 13 minutes, not a bad run, Morgan, thank you.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Max Payne. You look real sus, Ellen. Yeah, luckily they have, well, not luckily, but they've experienced a lot of supernatural horror shit so far, so.
Well, she has more than him, that's why he's kind of like...
He was in the morgue.
He was, that's
Not
true.
the morgue,
he
but-
seems a lot more
yeah, the
skeptical than her, though.
I think he's maybe suspicious, but I think
Yeah.
he still believes, because one, he trusts her.
Yeah, true.
Implicitly just like trusts her. And he did see supernatural shit. They agreed on it earlier, so. Yeah.
Cool.
Bedtime.